E como mai. Welcome. My name is Mark Kiyabu. Are you folks having a good time so far? Oh, well, I can change that. Ow, ow, ow. You know, I just got this shirt back from the dry cleaners, and I think they left a pin in my shirt. Ow, just 1 second. Yep, I knew they left a pin in my shirt. Woo! Oh, a round of applause. Who appreciates the fine art of magic done correctly? Okay, I can see some of you are in for a major disappointment. You know, I like going to the swap meet and garage sales to look for unusual things. I was at the Aloha Stadium swap meet on the island of Oahu, and I found this. I know, I was confused just like you. So I asked the guy, now, what in the world is this? He said, oh, well, it's like a magic trick. I said, really? How does it work? He said, simple. You have a long string here and a short string here. If you take the short string and you pull on that, you see now it becomes the long string, and the long string becomes the short string. You can even change the direction. Now, this short string that used to be the long string, if you pull on that, you see now it becomes the long string, and the long string becomes the short string. If you were to guess, you would think that the strings are just tied together, but they're not. No. You see, the long string is just the long string. And the short string, well, it's just the short string. But if you take this short string that used to be the long string and you pull on that, you see now it becomes the long string, and the long string becomes the short string. Now, one thing he told me you should never, ever do is to take the two strings together and pull it at the same time. Then you see, you pretty much break the thing. Now you have a long string here and another long string here. Now, I know what you're thinking, because I taught the same thing too. There has to be something connected in between here. But as you can see, there's absolutely nothing in between here and nothing in between. Oh, okay, never mind. So you see, you can always take the long string and make it the short string. Of course, the long string, well, it's just the long string. But if you take this short string that used to be the long string and you pull on that, you see now it becomes a long string, and the long string becomes the short string. If you are feeling just a little bit confused, or maybe a lot, I just want you to know, you see, I am just as confused as you. I just got back performing in Hawaii. While I was there, I got together with my good friend Frank to go surfing. Frank and I have been friends since we were kids. He's half Hawaiian, a quarter Filipino, and a quarter Chinese. It really doesn't matter, though. When he comes to California to visit, he's Mexican. Do you guys like card tricks? Okay, good. I'm going to show you this rope trick. It's called the full circle. 3 equal pieces. Oops. Of rope. Oh, and a ring. Ah, not just an ordinary ring, no, but a very special ring. You see, this ring was passed down to me by my great-grandfather, Harry Houdini. Harry Houdini was a man about my size. If you notice, the longest piece of rope is about the length of my body from my shoulder to my feet. The next piece of rope is about the length of my arm from my shoulder to my fingertips. And the shortest piece of rope is about the length of my face. Now, what I'm going to do here is just put all the ends of the ropes together. Just like this. So what we have here are the top and the bottom ends. If I were to take this loop and just place it in the palm of my hand, you see it makes it look as though I have 3 equal loops, don't it? In fact, if I would take all the ends of the ropes and gently pull on it, you see now it creates another illusion. As if I have 1, 2, 3 equal pieces of rope. Woo! Mahalo. Mahalo nui loa. Thank you very much. If I took 1 rope away and put it around my neck, then how many ropes do I have in my hand? 2? Is that your final answer? No, the correct answer is 1. I'm sorry you don't win the $1 million. Using my amazing Boy Scout skills, I say amazing because, well, I never was a Boy Scout. I am going to make a loop. Now, what I'm going to try to do for you here is to create the illusion as if this ring is actually passing through the rope. Now, mind you, this is just an illusion. Ooh, mahalo. Mahalo nui loa. Thank you very much. In fact, I have a trick I call ring through the rope. Okay, taking the ring and the rope together like this, I can toss everything out and actually capture the ring. Ah, but you know and I know this is, well, impossible, because the only possible way would be to untie the knot. Otherwise, they say, it can't be done. Now, I can take the ends of the ropes here, the middle of the rope up here, and see, pull the ends right out. Ooh, mahalo. Creating a solid loop. Now, there is just one problem. How do we get the ring back out? Well, you see, sometimes with a little luck, but in my case, a lot of luck, I can take the ends of the ropes, I don't know, put it right about there, bring the ends, twist it around a few times, just like that. A little magic breath. And sometimes I'm able to create the illusion as if the ends are magically fusing back together. Ooh, mahalo. Mahalo nui loa. Now, in magic, we always like to go back to where we first started from. So I'm going to take the ends of the ropes here, the middle of the ropes right here, And let's see. Oh, here it is. Magic scissors. And now we have 3 equal pieces of rope. Woo! Mahalo. Mahalo nui loa. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But you know what? We are not quite where we first started from. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Once again, I'm just going to put all the ends of the ropes together. A few magical gestures. Oh, by the way, did I mention I do my own choreographing? Nobody's to help me all by myself. Look, even in reverse. Huh? Okay, you don't seem too impressed. A little snap. And now the full circle is once again complete. I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. My interest in magic started when I was 8 years old. I've been performing magic for over 40 years. I've been successful for 2. I've been married for 40 years. Yeah. People ask me, Mark, what is the secret to your long marriage? Keep out of each other's way and never go to bed angry. I've been awake for 40 years. By a show of hands, has anyone been to Hawaii? Let's see. Oh, wow. All right. Just about everyone. Yes. You know, I noticed that a lot of people are envious of you if you live in Hawaii. They say, wow, you're so lucky to live in paradise. Well, that's not always true. There are some days where it gets so cold, you have to put a shirt on. Yeah. And if you think LA traffic is bad, the average driver in Honolulu wastes about 60 hours a year stuck in traffic. That's a whole week of surfing. And shipping. Shipping from Hawaii costs you more than the item you're shipping. I just got this package from Hawaii from my friend Frank. When I opened it, there was a smaller gift box inside. And I noticed that the gift box, well, it felt really light. When I shook it, I didn't hear anything inside. When I opened it, it was empty. Well, except for this note that read, Aloha, Brother Mark. I know how much you love magic, so I'm sending you this magical illusion. I hope you enjoy the magic. Your friend, Brother Frank. Wow. I started thinking to myself, oh no, don't tell me Frank wasted his money on shipping. But then, about an hour later, I realized, you see, the box was the gift. And the gift was the box. My friend Frank is a very generous and thoughtful person. He went to China last month and he brought me back a souvenir. I told him, oh, mahalo, brah, thank you for thinking about me, but almost everything I own comes from China. Mr. Jimmy Yoshida was my mentor and first teacher in magic. in the summer, I worked at his magic shop in downtown Honolulu. And we sold crystal balls at the magic shop. Customers will always ask, now, what are those? I said, those are magic crystal balls. They say, really? Does it work? I said, sure. All you have to do is stare into it for 24 hours, and you will see tomorrow. You know, the other day, I was being real lazy. You ever had those days? Sitting around, watching TV, surfing through the channels. And then I saw this magician perform the most amazing trick. He counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. He removed 1, 2, 3 cards. And he still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. I know. I sat there stunned. Just like you folks. So I went to Jimmy Yoshida's magic shop. I said, Jimmy, do you have that trick where the magician counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards? He removed 1, 2, 3 cards. And he still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Jimmy thought about it for a second. Oh, yes, you mean the trick where the magician counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. He removed 1, 2, 3 cards. And he still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. I said, yes, Jimmy, yes, that's the one. He goes, nope, I don't have that one. Okay. I did not find it funny either. But he said in about 2 weeks, he could get it for me. Well, 2 weeks later, I went back to Jimmy Yoshida's magic shop. I said, Jimmy, do you have that trick where the magician counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards? He removed 1, 2, 3 cards. And he still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Jimmy said, oh, no, brah, I'm sorry. I couldn't get it. Wow, was I so disappointed, devastated, bummed out, just like you folks. But the good news, he said in about 1 month he could get it for me. So the next time I see all of you, I promise you, I will show you the trick where the magician counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. He removed 1, 2, 3 cards, and he still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Woo! Mahalo. Mahalo nui loa. Well, that's my time. I hope you all enjoyed the magic as much as I enjoyed performing for you. Mahalo, mahalo. Thank you so much. And, well, if you didn't, my name is David Copperfield. Aloha and God bless. Thank you so much. Thank you.